So this is the USDCAD analysis for Wednesday the 14th of November. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So here on the USDCAD, we've had a break of that 31.88. We've had a pullback, held support in around 31.88. We've had this rather slow move here to the upside, but it's been somewhat consistent with the trend prior. We've seen this slow progression here towards that 32.54. Tested 32.54. We've had a brief pullback, and we do seem poised for another retest of that level. So if we do test and break that 32.54, looking for a move towards our 133, successful break from which targets at 133.54 here to the upside. Beyond that, we're looking at a move up towards that 133.83, the highs of the year here on the USDCAD. If, however, we do encounter major resistance around that 32.54, do see a bit of a counter and move here away from that 32.54, looking for a move down towards our 31.88, and if there is sufficient volatility in the coming days or so, definitely wouldn't anticipate that happening today. If we do see a counter and volatility to bring us beyond that 31.88, the very next level of notes, horizontal level of notes, and move down towards that 31.11. Should also be aware of the 200 and 400 period moving average confluence, in particular the 400 period moving average, which does appear to be providing some support here on the USDCAD. So should be aware of that 400 period moving average sitting around 31.20, still pretty close towards that 31.11. But if we do see that breakdown of that 32.54, that's pretty much the area that we are looking at here on the USDCAD. What we'll do now is have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart of the USDCAD, we can see here we are pretty clear. It's pretty clear. We are in an uptrend here on the USDCAD. We've posted a series of higher lows most recently. We've had a fairly sharp acceleration in momentum. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a very sharp. We've had pretty consistent bullish buy side momentum, taking us all the way up towards this 32.54 previous scenario identified that we are looking at. Do appear to be consolidating around that level, so we'll see if we can continue to hold, eventually break, and if we do break 33.54 on our yearly highs around that 33.83, but they are very next targets here. Well, the very next levels that we are looking at, I shouldn't say targets, the very next levels that we are looking at here to the upside on the USDCAD, if this uptrend remains intact. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the USDCAD analysis. Thanks for watching.